Struggles today getting everything actually set up on time. Had issues with trying to get the music going, then trying to actually, for some reason, get the stream to actually work. But I think we're good. Out here on Yukon, I'm curious of what thumbnail you guys saw, because for me it was showing the Red Deer one from last week. I don't know. We'll get it figured out. Run around Yukon, I want to take a more chill approach, not just so intent on grinding for a diamond red fox. And we'll kind of see where that gets us. I've kind of enjoyed, like, the early part of Red Fox drink time. What's going on, Scarecrow? The early part of Red Fox drink time is the late part of the second caribou drink time, and seeing all the caribou and stuff again, it kind of got me wanting to go through here, so it's gonna be fun, I think, to go through there. Shows the caribou. Alright, good. Yes, Bottom Boy, that's definitely the name of the thing. Didn't want to show, and then I thought I had to switch it, and then I didn't have to switch it. It's just, it's good times, but looks like we got everything in order. I don't know that I want to go all the way over there for a level 5 Grizzly, because it's quite a distance around. But what I thought we'd do, I don't think I've gotten to explain it yet, is run the entire length of this east side, because we never do it. See what's up here. And then after that, we'll kind of decide. Maybe we'll probably go over to the, what's that called, the Yukon Forest area. Just go around, look for wolves, look for red fox, whatever we can run into. By the way, didn't get to post in Discord, so I should at least attempt to do that. See if my phone will let me. That Harlequin you got the other day has me very jealous. Dude, I don't know, like, I fast traveled to my tent. That was it. Fast traveled right there, the hunting pressure's still there and everything. It was just chilling right by my tent. They're one of, it's not the species, it's the class of species, I guess I'll call it. Ducks are one of the few species that are not affected by the fast traveling thing, so if they were, would have fast traveled there and probably never would have seen it. But because they aren't affected, I just got to see them right there. Flew right over me, 5 bullets, managed to get him. Should pin that, the Nightbot one? I don't know if I can. Can I do it from my phone? Because Streamlabs won't log me in. It's very frustrating. Tell you what though, let me actually attempt to do that, because that's a good idea. That will probably save us time. Do I have YouTube muted? I do. Just so you're not hearing my voice in a second. If we go to this, and I can post it in Discord since we're here. Try to get all the birds with one stone. Got that. And Nightbot, where are you? How do I pin this? Pin. I did it. Alright. Got it. Didn't even take that long. Maybe we'll start streams like a minute early to be able to pin comments like that in the future instead of a minute late. That would be a great idea. Did I see Scarecrow's piebald red deer? I did. I'm only 12% jealous of that. One of these days, I either want another diamond red deer, or what would also be good is a rare red deer. Something like that would be pretty neat. And that's actually a solid harlequin if we can hit it. If we could get that rare red deer, could just take the bigger diamond out of the multi-mount. I don't have a clue how far that is. And put the rare in the multi-mount. Then the bigger diamond goes on the wall, replaces the really ugly diamond that we got on Hirsch, and we're all good. That's tough when they're, like, up and away like that. Guess that one gets to live another day. 112%? Maybe. I like knowing this is a good grizzly spot, by the way. It's tough to get to. If you fast traveled here and ran down, it wouldn't be that bad. Just for multiplayer applications, because obviously my map just has tiny males. Good thing they weren't albino. If they were albino, I would have tried a lot harder. What I probably would have done instead would be run to behind where they were. So they were flying kind of like this direction. So I would have tried to run around behind them, because when you get that straight shot, it's easy. Tough angle to shoot. Yeah, like up and away and then flying at an angle. That would have been... I would have been very impressed if we hit that, but those 7 trophy rating level 2s have a really good shot at making diamonds, so worth the attempt. How many animals have you scared? Oh man, I haven't been on a 4-wheeler in a while, so I'm not making that stat as high as I was when I was constantly, but about 3.2 million. A lot of those are rabbits, and I do wonder how it's calculated. I think there's a very good chance that it's being, you know, every single time rabbit flees, stops, then flees again, I think it counts as getting spooked again. So that might have a little bit to do with how high that number is. Hard to say, though. Wait, I only saw one of them, Billy. What was the other one? And how are you just always finding big males on that map? That's a better question. Okay, I'm hoping, now that we're getting around this last main obstacle, that we start to find stuff on our side that we can actually take out. Or even, there's some crossing in this area. It's going to really depend. We're going to have to see something good to have a good reason to go back and actually get it. How many diamond grizzlies have I shot? I think 3. I had 1 on the old system that I can remember, and then I've had 2 on the new system, one of which was 0.1 below the max score. It was actually on the 24-hour stream as well. Was max weight but not max score. Landon, thanks for the super chat, man. Of course I remember you, and hope you're having a great day. I am, and I hope you are as well. I hear ducks somewhere. Sounds like to the right, though. Is a female melanistic turkey rare? I think the melanistic turkeys are the rarest of all the variants, but I really don't consider any of the rare turkeys like a legit rare. You see quite a lot of, you know, light browns and albinos, leucistics. I don't have a melanistic gobbler, I'll say that, so they are maybe a little more rare. Think I forgot to send you the big males I found. Are they the blacktail from your video? Because I definitely was not aware of them. What's up, Sportsman Channel? Every time come back, you have around 50k subs more. Well, you might have a consistent kind of schedule going on there. Once again, by the way, getting over to where that grizzly bear is would just take forever. And we know he's a silver, that I like though, male and all. Pretty much every time that happens during the course of this stream, when a male red fox calls especially, we're just gonna drop what we're doing and go find that, because we're about 3 days away now from it being a year since the new scoring system came out, and I really want to be able to have a diamond of every single species in the new trophy lodge within a year. So when we get the red fox opportunities, we'll go and look, but I'm not sure how likely it is we're going to manage that. You only read members? I do not. I just read the first thing that catches my eye. Killed a melanistic piebald? Wait, what? This is a decent size one. Not going to be huge, but every little respawn counts at this point. Do you play on Steam? Yeah. It's a good way to like keep track of your hours and all that kind of stuff. I like it. Where are you running? A lot of times, that's not it. A lot of times, they kind of go in pretty straight lines, so as long as you get out to the side like that and can get eyes on them, it's usually not too bad. Love your vids, it's too cool. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. The gun does catch my eyes. Yeah, I mean, you got that gun badge on any of the names. That's something that grabs my attention. It's not necessarily because they're a member, it just happens to be a thing my eyes see first. Are albino foxes rare? They're very rare. I've had 2 melanistic and it should have been 3 piebald. There's a really stupid story behind my lack of a 3rd piebald fox. I was trying to do, if you guys remember, the from nothing to diamond videos. So basically, I would shoot like a no metal animal, then a bronze, then a silver, then a gold, and just basically, from that point, spend hours looking for a diamond. And I never did find a diamond on her, so that video never happened. But in the process, I needed a gold, but I saw like a level 3 piebald red fox. Couldn't shoot it because it wouldn't be a gold, and that would kind of ruin the entire progression there. And at some point, I guess there was an update that probably did a pop reset or whatever, because I've never found it, and I certainly don't assume that it's still out there. I also would say I've hosted multiplayer plenty of times. Somebody could have gotten it that way as well. What map are we on? We're on Yukon Valley today. I've just kind of, because I've been grinding for Red Fox so much, I've been to just about every corner of this map over the course of the last, really just probably 10 days. It's when I've really gotten to it, because I think the Diamond Musk Deer was February 4th, if I'm not mistaken, and it's been since then that I've really gotten on to looking for fox. So I've kind of gained a new, like, enjoyment of this map that I didn't have before. I think I just forgot about how good certain areas are and how much fun it is to hunt for caribou. And, you know, I've only got one diamond caribou in my lodge, so I'd like to get more. So there was that side of it where I started realizing, you know, that could be something I go for. And I thought it would be good to run around and, when I'm not going for red fox, just kind of see how much we enjoy it this way. Are albino Roosevelt elk rare? Albino almost anything are rare. There's very few exceptions. Axis deer would be one. I would say turkey are another one. I'm sure there's things that I'm overlooking at the moment, but just about anything albino is rare. Why do devs favor PC players? I don't think they do. So there's a, from the way I understand it, there's like a process that Sony and Microsoft have to put DLCs and stuff through that seems to slow down some of console release. But if you just think about it, there's not a logical reason for them to favor PC players, because console players are the larger part of the player base. So why would they favor the smaller part of the player base? It just doesn't really make a lot of sense. What diamonds do you still need? As far as new trophy lodge, new scoring system, just a, this is pathetic, just a diamond red fox. I've had 2 legendaries, by the way, that were trolls. Neither one of those made it into a video because I was just far too sad at that point. But it's getting close to being able to make it within a year, but we're going to need some good respawn luck, I think. By the way, we've seen now minimum 4, 5 male grizzlies, not a single one above level 5. That is why grinding for them is no fun. I like that, Billy. You know what they should do, though? They should just give you a warning before your trophy shot is accepted. If the animal itself doesn't take up, like, I don't know, 15 to 20% at least of the total pixels, it should be like, are you sure you want this? You can hardly see the animal. Wow. That's it. Look, a 15 kg fox. If only. I've seen so many of these, and who knows where he's headed. Let's see if it's fresh. I think those are other fox tracks too. It's very old, so we're not going to follow that. If it was bigger, maybe. Wow. That's really cool. 2 just absolutely pathetic minimum weight fox tracks. Alright, at least we're not going to feel bad for not following them. The snow will be good, though. More likely to spot them in the distance. Spartan Channel, thanks for the super chat. Did I miss Owen, by the way? I absolutely did. Sorry, man. I really appreciate your support. I don't know if I just didn't hear it, but thank you. Q's old school intro music. Alright, guys, yeah. I've been thinking about that lately. The old intro and everything. Sometimes I still want to have like a outro music that is consistent. Never do an intro music again. I think from my perspective, when people start to watch in playlists and there's like a 15-second intro on every video, you're just more likely to click away, so that's not good. You know what I find interesting, Bottom Boy, about the Yukon snow? It seems to be a lot more likely to happen, let's say, at night. Most of the time that I'm hunting for red fox, hello, of course it's a female, but since it's on our side, let's just get that. I wonder where we hit that, because it's dropping really fast. That'll be interesting. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Most of the times, as soon as I reset the time, there's either snow on the ground already, or it starts snowing immediately, and I'm resetting to like 1900. Maybe, oh my goodness, this is making me sad. Maybe there is some like intentional mechanic there to make night hunting a little less annoying. That could be a thing, but I appreciate it. Double lung at the weirdest angle, right over top of the heart. I thought we might have been too high for that. Can't find this diamond blacktail. Are you tracking one right now? If you think your diamond red deer is ugly, look what I just killed in Discord. I'll give it a look after the stream. I have a hard time imagining one looking worse than that, to be honest. At least there's lots of grizzlies out. They might not be big, but at least they're there. Yeah, the auto walk on console, Ian, that's a really good one. I'm not sure why that wasn't a thing from the get-go, because it, I would say, is probably more annoying when you're spending, you know, maybe hours. I think it's more annoying to hold, you know, a stick forward to walk than it would be to just press down on, like, the W key. But good they finally got that added. What map do you reckon has the best story missions? Quattro's got a really good story. Hirschfeld and Layton do give you some good mission animals. I kind of like the Medved storyline as well. Verhungas is actually good. It just is such a letdown in the end. Yeah, from there, a lot of them weren't as good. I think Quattro might be the best. They do a pretty good job of introducing those unique animals. Which is better, the 7mm or the 300? It depends on your definition of better, quite honestly, because the 7mm has a lot more weapon classes, so we can look at the ammo. I don't have the 7mm today, but I do have the 300. If we look at the ammo, bottom right there, recommended classes for the 300 are 7 to 9, whereas if we go down here to the 7mm, it's 4 to 9. So the 7mm is ethical, let's call it, and absolutely capable of taking out everything that the 300 is. The 300 is just going to take them down a lot faster. So if you want, you know, something for the biggest game and you're not going to have to track that much, 300 is the way to go. If you want something to just, you know, pretty much anything you see you can shoot with it, 7mm is the answer. What's up, Ragnar? Good to see you, man. Quattro's hard to best. Quattro's good. Okay, I don't want to be too overly optimistic, but that level 7 does look a little bit dark back there. Gonna hope that could be Melonistic. I don't think it is. Did we not even get a lung? What? I'm gonna tell you what, they are real annoying to track, so I don't know if we'll end up following that. I tried to shoot him in the heart so we wouldn't have to track him at all, but I guess I hit him in the leg and it didn't really do much. What are you doing? Okay, that's fine. Best spot for wolves and grizzlies? There's not really anywhere you can hunt both, but grizzlies, as you can see, there are quite a lot down here in like the southeast and also just heading like southwest across this side. We're just not going to go that way today. I wonder if we just wait, if he'll come back. I feel compelled to do that. I want to know why that didn't do anything. Alright, in the meantime, maybe we can... I don't know what we'll do, really. just hang out with this very confused one. Could give it a couple of minutes. Anyway, forgot the wolf side of that question. Pretty much this whole western region of Yukon Forest is good, and they'll get a little bit into the swamp here, but not much, and then some of them up here north of that region as well, so generally north and northwest, I would say. They don't take too long to come back. What we'll do, I guess, is start sneaking around. Oh. She's all the way to nervous, which, I guess, if there's a positive, means that the level 7 we shot would be nervous by now. Are grizzlies fun to hunt? They're fun to hunt, they're not fun to grind for, so if you really want a diamond one, grinding for that is not a lot of fun. You just don't see a lot of big ones, and for me that is really the determining factor. If all the males you see are just, you know, not even golds, it makes it tough to come back time and time again and keep on shooting them all. And most grizzlies you see are going to be silvers. Actually, most grizzlies you see are going to be females, first of all. When you do see a male, it's probably going to be pretty low level, so that does make it tough. But I enjoy them, other than these random times where shots just seem to not quite land where I expect them to. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Rather than stick around with this one then, we'll continue forward and maybe have a chance at still getting a grizzly or two. Started my lynx and grizzly grind in 1 day, ended in 15 minutes. I don't think that counts as a grind because it sounds like they were just on your map ready to go. Not too bad. Do you think they should buff the 4570? I think the 4570 in Classic was overdone. So it's about where it should be in my opinion for Call of the Wild. See, this is where I run into trouble because I want more albino harlequins, but what is happening today? I can't hit anything. Save me. Anyway, we're now gonna have to wait for these to float in. This one we might not have to wait for. Figures. Right on the land. How do I get over there? I don't have a clue. Can I just cross? That was probably the least happy I've ever been to hit a shot. I almost didn't want that. Duck aim it was, but don't worry, we got it together. I figured, did I fast travel? Yeah, so we can just fast travel back rather than dealing with this absurdly slow run again. We'll go back and claim our second duck. Trying to be as time efficient as possible. While we're here though, let's look across, because this was a good area for caribou at night at least. And we haven't seen a single one yet, which makes me sad. Scarecrow heard that duck aim. This is why you guys are twins, clearly. The fact that we didn't hit either on the water. I don't know what's happening today, but it's worrying. Alright, there's a 6. I'm a little unsure about the remaining portion of our opportunity to hunt grizzlies, so that is a little more like what I tried to do last time. Ben, thanks for the super chat. How do you auto walk on Xbox? Alright. This one confuses me a little bit because the difference between auto run and auto walk I've not yet mastered. But all you do is double click the left stick and that'll get you in like auto walk or run mode. If somebody can explain like how to, I'm gonna say purposely do either one because I just keep doing it until I get in the state I want, that would be nice. Where is the other duck? Ooh, got a 21 scoring mallard, nice. That is the max score. I think that's the one we're missing yet. We have a max harlequin and a max cinnamon teal, so that's cool. Try to get one of those one of these days. Where is the best bison spot in Yukon Valley? If you ask me, during their drink time between, it's 3 to 7 a.m., but I don't like hunting them at night, so I say 5 to 7. Any of these lakes here, and the swamp up here. Pretty much as simple as that. You'll see them like down in these areas as well, but I think they're most concentrated between those two spots. So that's where I would go. Yeah, basically bottom boy. I just auto-run, never auto-walk. I mean, that's mostly what I try to do, but when I attempt to do it, I end up with auto-walking the first like 3 times. I don't know if I need to be running first or walking first or what switches it, but I don't know. Haven't figured it out. To walk, double click left stick twice. To run. Oh. Okay, I gotcha. Have the stick already forward and then double click twice? I feel like that was the thing that made it work last time I tried it. So I'm gonna believe you on that. That sounds right. Chess says, don't forget to hydrate. I think that is a good idea. I appreciate that. All the talking. Gotta hydrate. If I'm somewhat on it, my voice is a lot less dead. And I do gotta record yet tonight, so gonna be going into Classic and doing a little bit of last minute trying to finish that Valentine mission. The date is through the 16th that you can do it. I just realized because of time zones, the 16th is gonna be going by the time I record it over there in Sweden, so I hope it lets me complete it. I'd have it mostly ready to go. Got a albino diamond moose. Nice, man. Jealous of that one. I want to get another one of those one of these days. What's up, Eddie? Thanks for the super chat on the topic of bears, as we got a gold one out of that. Not bad. Recently finished my black bear grind after 3 months. Nice, dude. I never got to, like, I didn't understand single player grinding and stuff enough back when I was trying to get a diamond black bear. And I've just been lucky. I mean, Silver Ridge Peaks in multiplayer, if you do it enough, a lot of times you can end up finding one. But anyway, it was just pure luck that I ever got one to begin with. Zaggy and I went to do a video unrelated, and I just tripped over one. 3 months, though. Got to respect the commitment. Alright, it's already absolutely gone, but I saw Kyla saying that I don't intentionally ignore people. I don't. Chat is so fast, you know, with 1,300 people in here, and I try to answer as many comments as I can, but it's just, especially when I'm trying to make sure that what I'm doing in the game is relatively entertaining, it's just look over, find a comment that catches my eye, and run with it. Got my first albino in Dilute yesterday. Was your albino a mule deer as well, by chance? What do you think about bullet penetration through multiple animals? I think it would be a pretty cool thing for them to try to do. I think it would also be a very difficult thing for them to try to do. Finally, we got caribou. Ooh, that one's not too bad either. Figures they were hiding around the corner, but maybe, well, maybe not, depending on the direction they go. We might get a chance to get a shot in there. A lot of animals like to hug the water, so they may sort of loop around. Yeah, these guys, not so much. Let's see if somehow, some way, we can, for one, locate that again. It was a 4. Like, it wasn't huge. There's that one. It's not the same. I did bring the 30-06 today. For the sound and for the fact that I think if I was going to get a hunt here, that's probably the caliber I would bring, so figured it would be good to go that route. Did we get that? We did. Not bad. Missed a 3 very easy mallard. If it was on your map, I would return to that location. It doesn't necessarily matter the time. Just try a couple of different times and see if you can spot him there again, because in all likelihood he'll be back. I saw blood, now I'm lost. There we go. Struggles of trying to pay attention. I also didn't pick up that track as I attempted to. He'll be somewhere along the line of tracks here. That's something think I've done a fairly decent job of trying to relay that, but when animals are in a herd and you get, you know, lines of tracks like this, they're all going to go the same way. So even if we shot this guy and he didn't leave a single track, we would know just by following the rest where he's going to go. We could find him eventually. That's kind of ultimately what we did, without ever IDing a track from him, but we did have the blood there to sort of know. Just failed to actually pick it up. We're making some serious time getting up through here. I thought this would take about an hour. I don't think it's going to take quite even that. I think I missed the hunter there with his super chat. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And Luke as well. The best spot to hunt fallow deer on Te Awaroa. So I think I show most of my spots in my I'm gonna say it's the video with the little piebald fallow that I shot. But there's the river that runs like east-west across the middle of the map. Okay, this is really difficult to describe without being on the map. There's a bridge kind of on the east side, almost in the middle of the map. Anywhere east of that, lots of fallow deer along that river. Also, the little peninsula in the southeast is good. And there's 2 lakes that are surrounded by, on the map, just like a lot of brown. That area is good too. I would mostly just try to look at that video with the piebald fallow deer, but I can't remember for sure how well I did at actually showing my spots. Pretty sure I made them pretty clear. Let's just, I was going to use the 30-06, but let's do the smart thing here and use the bigger caliber. That angle is not good. Tough to heart shot them when a lot of times the penetration doesn't reach, but lungs will work. Nightbot did something fast for once. A lot of days, I log Nightbot in 3 or 4 hours in advance just to like try to make sure he's going to be here. Nightbot doesn't come to streams that aren't live on YouTube. I think he does on Twitch, but that means you can't test it beforehand. Today I couldn't have logged him in 10 minutes before the stream, and he's just been here. Maybe that's the way I should do it. Everyone's saying Klinger and Glinted today. It's a bad autocorrect. There's not been a lot of times that I've had to type my name out myself, but when I have, when I get a new phone, my phone has no idea what's going on, and I have to get it to understand that I'm trying to type that. When did you buy the other 300? I've had them both for a while. It's just, I really like this 30-06. It's called the, is it Pristine or Prestige? Prestige. See if we can show it there. The wood grain on it's really nice, and to avoid confusion when quickly, you know, grabbing a weapon, I want that really bronze barrel of the 300 just to make me realize, like, nope, you don't want to shoot it with that. That's the only reason I have it, just to be able to know the difference. Get the iPhone 12. You know, I wish 12 was as big a meme in the community about a year ago is when I got my iPhone 11. I would have just suffered through the terrible phone I had for another year. Would have been great. Delay? Hopefully it's just, well, hopefully it's not the stream itself. Just found out Te Awaroa came out for Xbox a week ago. I think it did come out a week ago. 6 days ago? Sounds about right. Got an albino and diamond blue wildebeest, nice. We managed to smoke a diamond wildebeest on the Twitch stream the other day. It's been a while since we've had one. Do you have to harvest the animal to get a respawn? Yeah, it seems like you do, because the game's gone back and forth with this. If you shoot an animal, right now, it seems like if you then leave the game without harvesting it, you're not going to have hunting pressure on the map. So, say the, what do we even just shoot? The moose? If we just left it, if we then reset the game, this hunting pressure wouldn't be there. And the only thing I can figure is that that means the animal itself is back on the map. I've not gone back and really checked for that, but I'm guessing that's the case. This area at night, by the way, if you want to see, is really good for red fox from like here to here. It's so frustrating though. Zones don't stay. This one might be. Yeah, that's a moose one. Could barely even get it to light up. Like, I've gotten 5 or 6 red fox zones up to here, but they just disappear. Vector? What's even going on? Your videos are bad? Thank you. I try. Do you know what pack the Viren is in? It's in Weapon Pack 1. I've noticed multiple times where I shoot a diamond or rare, then my game crashes and they never respawn. So I don't know if any of those have been recent. Like I said, the game's gone through like different, I guess, phases of that. This is just rough today. I can't do it. Zeroing for 150 seems to be the way. Anyway. Yeah, there's been times, because I specifically recall, I don't know, it's been months now, like there's been updates since then that have switched it back, but I was shooting scrub hair to clear hunting pressure on Virunga for, I think, a live stream, shot like 20 of them, and then I claimed 3 of my game crash, and I didn't have time to go and do it again. I went back and all the hunting pressure was there, so there's been times where the game does work that way, and you do, I guess, get your respawns. I had a diamond there not too long after that. Can I reach this? I can't reach this. Gotta wait. Do it the long way. Great day hunting today. Diamond, lynx, and black bear. Nice, man. 2 that are not too common. Oh, that's good, Ragnar. I'm sure I was very cringe in those videos, though. Hard to even watch those for me. Big yikes back then. 5 million, Billy. I like it. I see that questioning it, bottom boy. Jacob, thanks for the super chat. I watched your goose video and got my first diamond goose yesterday. Put it in your Discord. I'll definitely check that out then. And thanks for the vids. My pleasure, dude. Glad you got a diamond goose there. I've been trying to, here and there, go back and get a couple of goose just whenever I can, because I still want to get melanistic and stuff, but I'm glad that, I'm not sure if it was the goose guide necessarily, but one of the goose videos, glad that helped you. What do you think about hunting dogs in Call of the Wild? They did that whole survey that was completely dog related, so I really thought we'd be seeing them. To this point, obviously, we haven't, but I think it'll be a thing, and, you know, having a hunting companion, it should be fun. I do worry about, you know, is it going to spook animals? Is it going to cause issues, I guess? You know, what are the negatives that you would think have to come along with it? Because if they just add something that's nothing but positive and making the game easier, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I was here for 75 with that. Great. Struggling with the big animals, and the small animals for that matter. Just struggling in general. Who was that? Joe Mama, I like your name, man. Thanks for becoming a channel member. If you're not already in the Discord, make sure you join that and link up your YouTube to get the member role and get the good stuff that comes along with that. Appreciate you, man. Ooh, if you remember, how long ago was that piebald mule deer on loggers? Trying to figure out how long we've known. Can't find much. Oh my goodness, the doe? Was that you? Hold on. Hold on. Was it... see if I remember this. Was it you and maybe some others chasing a doe, and I found it way far away, and you came and shot it, I think dropped it, long distance with the reverse draw crossbow? Does that sound about right? If that's the one, I couldn't tell you. Years. Everyday Vlogs, thanks for the super chat as well. I love the Yukon. Diamond Caribou are impossible. I've not had one in a long time, and I do spend a fair amount of time on this map in multiplayer. I really don't shoot them that much in single player, which I was hoping at least to do more of today. So far we've not managed a whole lot of that, but hopefully it's gonna pick up a little. I've seen so many at night on this side. I'm quite surprised at how few there are in the daytime. It's a little bit sad. Still gonna run at least this part. Oh, hey. Maybe we did get him in a lung. Cut a melanistic turkey this morning. Nice. Oh, stomach. Too far back then. The zeroing was, I mean, 150 would have been right, but zeroing was not the issue. I hear the train. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. That's what's going on. Can we see it? From that far? That was kind of freaking me out. I didn't know what that was. We'll try to watch for it when it goes across. Killed a diamond whitetail? Nice. Oh, I missed it. Kinda cool you can see it from over a kilometer away. See the whole thing going across. Pretty cool. That's a neat little addition to this map. I can't tell which one of those was first, but Sportsman Channel says that was me. Man, that had to be, like, minimum 4 years. No, probably 5. Because Call of the Wild's been out for about 4 years, and it was a decent amount before that. A long time. Final answer. Solo Beer Guy, thanks for the super chat as well. Should I use tripods for grinding moose or no? Do you have a lot of areas where you're getting like more than 2 bulls? Because if you don't, I wouldn't use tripods. Is the tree stand and tripod pack worth it? Well, since we're talking about grinding for stuff, for me that's the biggest application it has. Tree stands, I guess, you could make use of them for grinding as well, but it's tripods especially because you can really choose where to place them, and it's the biggest thing is that they reduce the hunting pressure by, what is the correct way to say that? Is it by 75%? I think that's how that needs to be said. It basically makes 1/4 the hunting pressure that just shooting an animal not from a tripod would. So if you're shooting a lot of stuff in one spot, like we used to do quite often for whitetail, it can save you a bunch of time trying to clear pressure. Instead of doing that, you can just get right back and shoot more, whatever you're grinding for. I am on PC, yes. We got... I still can't tell which order things come up in, but is it LA Hockey or La Hockey? Either way, thanks for the super chat. Hope you're having a good day, and if you are watching, hopefully you're also having a nice day. Oh, that was nice of you. Hopefully everybody's having a nice day. I like that. Appreciate that, man. And Jared as well, thank you. Pluses and minuses of PC versus console with Call of the Wild. PC is, if you have a capable enough PC, it's going to run the game like smoother, higher FPS. As far as I'm concerned, shooting with a mouse and keyboard is a lot more precise and a lot more consistent. Now I know a lot of console players who are very capable shooting with a controller, and if that's something you're already comfortable with, say like from other games, then I wouldn't really call that a plus for PC, or at least a minus for console. I guess pluses for console would be like the, well, I guess the cost of the console itself is one, because buying a PC that can run Call of the Wild as well as a console can is going to be a little more expensive. Just in general, the more laid-back approach you can take to it, I guess. As far as, you know, the game and mechanics and everything itself, I don't see where Call of the Wild gets a boost from being on console. It's more ease of access kind of thing. And I guess it's not supposed to happen, but it does happen. PC does often get updates first, if that's a thing you're wondering about. No caribou here either. Where are they all? I've not shot them. I've seen a bunch when I'm grinding for red fox, but I haven't been shooting them. Interesting. Well then. Where should we go? Let's visit up like this. I don't want to do the same old things all the time. That's how we don't get all kinds of stuff. I see that, Kyla. What's up, Lucky? What's my opinion on EA? I think they make some pretty good games, and they know that, and their competition is nearly non-existent in a lot of ways, and therefore they are able to overcharge on the game itself and microtransactions, which they like quite a lot. The ultimate challenge would be shoot animals on Xbox with the steering wheel. You know, if I had the setup, and I already had the steering wheel, that would be a fun video, but I don't have the stuff to record it, or any of that. Someone should do it. Epic Gamer Man, I like it. He's undercover. That's what's going on. Probably better go this way. I don't think we can cross the water there. How come you stay with Metric? It really comes down to the fact that I played the Hunter Classic for, I guess about 7 years before Call of the Wild came out. Classic doesn't have an option for the Imperial system, it's all metric. And therefore, I know all the max weights of like species that were in Classic, so whitetail, blacktail, moose, Roosevelt elk. I don't know about coyote for sure because the estimates are different, but it would be very close to being the same. Then like brown bear, reindeer, lynx match. I mean, there's a bunch. I'm not going to go through all of them, but anyway, I know the max weights from playing Classic for all those years, and I didn't want to have to relearn them in pounds. And the other thing of it is, the game is quite clearly made for the metric system. So, you know, our zeroing here, 50, 150, 100. If we switch to, real quick, the Imperial system, if I can find how to do that, then it's 109, 55, and 164. Like, none of them are nice, even numbers. I just kind of prefer that. Looks better that way. All the super chats are happening. We got Balthazar Game. What's going on, man? Got my first diamond whitetail, 270. Nicely done, man. 270 as well. Pretty solid. And we actually found some caribou. Good deal. We got you boys, Sam. Did you get the moose on Te Awaroa? I have not. Saving all of the missions for once all the platforms have the map. And I'll probably give it like 2 weeks just to avoid spoilers. And Joe, thank you as well. Really appreciate that. Classic or Call of the Wild? I'm guessing you ask which I like better. That's usually where that question goes. I mean, I think I like Call of the Wild better because I put more hours into it, but every time I pick up Classic lately, I really enjoy it. So, still, 10 years later, I like it a lot. Alright. Think that'll get them both. 270 is a thick boy, it is. I can't say for certain, but I've seen a couple that have, like, the old diamond rack, like 272 area. Not 100% sure they were killed since the update, but I think they were. It could be old posts, that's the thing. If that is something that happens, I want one of them. One day I'll play Classic and see how it is. I think you'll like it. I don't know anyone that actually started out in Call of the Wild, went to Classic, and didn't enjoy it, so don't imagine that's going to change. That was a pathetic 4. I really didn't look at him. Only 40 below gold as a level 4. And, wait, what? Oh, this was a 3. He looks bigger. I don't know. Didn't even pay attention to the fact that that one was a 3. The only reason I shot the 4 first was because it was a tougher shot, and when I'm trying to take 2 shots, I'll always take the tougher one first, because then the rushed follow-up is usually, you know, it doesn't have to be as precise. Sending in progress, thanks for the super chat. What level do you need for a diamond pronghorn? They gotta be level 5. They can be level 4, but quite rarely. You're looking for 5s ideally. Level 3 definitely looked better. It had like a lot taller main beam on that one side anyway. I don't know. Didn't even look at the level. I was convinced that one was a 4. Okay, we're going to loop around and go up like that. We got, give or take, probably 10 minutes till most of them are leaving their zones. Why is the score system different for me? Like Whitetail Diamond score is 270 something? I'm going to assume you're on PS4, where Whitetail Diamond score is still 276.8, but that is going to change with the Te Auro update. Is there a longer range small game rifle other than the 22? Currently, no. I'm hoping we get a 17 HMR. They're quite flat shooting. I can imagine that being, you know, at least they could give us, say, 100, 150, and maybe 250? Just to make it a little better. Can you go to the Savannah? We did that on Friday's stream, so I think we'll stay here on Yukon today. I want to be in places where, you know, we could stumble into a diamond red fox. I spent a lot of time grinding here. Here in, about 10 minutes, we're going to go onto the side of the map that there are more red fox. So maybe we'll see something good there. Am I the only one that finds this game extremely hard? When I first started, I didn't know what was going on. Couldn't understand like the calling mechanics, didn't understand zones or any of that. And I really didn't even like it that much. I kind of just played because it was a new thing. And as I learned, you know, that animals like to be around water, and as I learned more about the calling mechanics and how animals interact with that kind of stuff, I really started to like it. And then learning about diamonds and wanting to get a diamond of everything, all that really got my attention, and it hasn't let go. Need to add an AR-15-223. They've got one kind of like that in Hunter Classic, and it's pretty nice, but Classic's a little different. I don't know that one in this game would be as good. I think that was our high estimate one, so not getting a diamond level 2 out of that guy. Please let me reach. Okay. Back around now. 12 years, good shots, thank you. Getting my aim solved here because it's not been good today. Thank you, bottom boy. Am I the most chill hunter ever? I think I'm in general a chill person. I'm not sure the hunter side of it. Certain things get my attention. It's only 5 round mag. Yeah, it's more of the style. That's why I didn't say it was exactly that, because I know it's definitely not. The bow hunting veteran, I think I'm saying that right. Thanks for the super chat. I know you like playing old Cabela's games. Have you thought about playing Dangerous Hunts? I definitely have. That's where my name comes from, is from Dangerous Hunts 2009. I don't know if that was released on PC. I'll have to look into that, but yeah, I may do it. We'll see. Very small 4 to go all the way over there for, I must say. I don't think that one's worth it. Especially by himself. We got 2 more pretty good spots to check, so let's not waste our time. Oh. Poor Lucky. The worst mod. Aw. What's the easiest way to search the whole map? If you're searching the whole map for a specific species, I would make it the drink time for that species and then pretty much check every body of water. If you just want to see what's on your map, that's a little more challenging, or time consuming anyway. I would probably go with a similar approach. Would probably try to just cycle through all the drink times and check all the water areas, because like for Red Fox, I'll be 100% honest here, I was unaware that they drank anywhere up through here, and as I've just started trying other areas during their drink time, I've found that quite a lot of Red Fox drink up there, and one of the best ones I've shot wasn't that big, but the best one in a while anyway for the grind has been in that area. Who did I miss there? Clayton is a hunter. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate your support, man. think I saw at least one other. Can sort of see across to there too. Does he use mods? I don't have a reason to. You know, at 38, it's gonna be 38, 88 hours here somewhat shortly. I think I'd get bored of the game if I was modding it and stuff. There's enough the base game has, you know, without the need for that, that can keep you interested, as long as, you know, it depends on, I think, your approach to games like this, but a big thing for me is goal setting and trying to accomplish those goals. If I was doing that with mods, that just wouldn't be a lot of fun. I swear I saw another super chat that I missed. Oh, that was a member. Hold on. I gotta find you because that doesn't come up in my alerts. Where are you? Gnarly Happy, thanks for becoming a channel member, man. I don't know if the Discord got linked there because I didn't know what was going on, clearly, but if you are not already in the Discord, make sure you join that and link up your YouTube over there and get the good stuff that comes along with that. Really appreciate it, and enjoy the emojis and everything in the chat as well. Don't walk that way. No angle. Well, we're here. Might as well shoot the little guy. Didn't even know there was another bull, but if he's just gonna walk right in front of our crosshairs, why not? Those are way too small. You know, the caribou in general. Don't know where all these males are coming from. The caribou in general, the males are too small. Even the diamonds, they're too narrow, I think. I like the look of them, but they could definitely have made them a lot bigger. Why am I caribou small? I don't know, man. I mean, I've got some decent fours on this map, but clearly the one in the thumbnail is bigger than everything we've seen today, and that's not an especially big one. 201. All level 3s, by the way. 136, that's rough. Can we go lower? How many diamonds do you have? I'll check that in just 1 second here. See what this guy is. I think he's somewhere in between. 199. Huh. Even that first shot was long. I thought we had too low. Okay. Diamond count. I think it's 670 something. 677. Slowly but surely creeping up towards 700. Have you or do you hunt in real life much? I do. There are a total of, I think, 12 real life hunts on my channel right now. 6 of which include a deer harvest. Nah, I think I'm wrong. There's at least 13. Pretty sure it was 7 last year and 6 so far this year. But anyway. Yeah, I do. I still film it. I enjoy that quite a lot. It makes the whole experience more fun. And I find it keeps me in a tree a little bit longer. Not sure what specifically it is about self-filming, but I stay there more than I probably otherwise would. Clayton, what is a good PC for this game? I'm not super, computer savvy might be the way to say that. In my Discord, this is actually probably the best place you can get an answer for that. There is a, what do we call it? I can look. I think it's Nerd Hub or something. Where are you? Text chat. Yes. That's pretty much all for, you know, tech stuff. So you could ask in there, and probably Psycho or one of the guys in there will have a better answer than I could give for you. But without being able to know a budget and all that stuff, it's really hard to give you a proper answer. Stingray, thank you as well. Would we see a more updated beginner series for Call of the Wild? So I was going to do that. I had plans for when I was going to do it, and then basically didn't end up going on the pronghorn hunt that I was going to go on, and I was going to have all the beginner series as like prepped videos for while I was away for that. So Jax appeared to start doing a beginner series, and I don't want to, you know, like step on his toes with that, so I've just sort of been recommending his. He's got several thousand hours in this game as well, so I know he knows what he's talking about. Alright, 1 hour in. We're gonna hop down here. I want to do kind of a similar approach. Let's even, just for fun, start here. We'll make a general path. Go up to here, cross over that lake, that lake, that lake, and then up through here we'll probably get chased by wolves, and we'll see. I like it. Not too much fast traveling, should be a good idea. Martin, thanks for the super chat. Best time to hunt on Silver Ridge Peaks. I would just start at like 5 or 6, because animals on Silver Ridge Peaks have very short drink times, but they feed pretty much all throughout the day. So if you sort of just move from lake to lake, you're going to catch different species drinking throughout the morning. Like really early, you'll get Rocky Mountain elk. Then around 8, pronghorn start, and 9, mule deer start, and mountain goat for that matter. I think bighorn and mountain lion both are somewhere in that 6 or 7 range. So lots of stuff drinks in the morning, and then, yeah, just hunt around in the areas between lakes. You'll see stuff feeding as well. That's probably what I would do. Dawson, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate the support, man. Really appreciate you. Legendary egg white inbound. Well, I have been shooting some wolves when they attack me, doing the red fox grind. There would have been a diamond wolf in yesterday's video, if not for the fact that he trolled me. 38.9. May 2015. So basically 6 years then. That is wild. That is just a little bit of time. I've only been like, that's when I uploaded the non-typical video was May of 2015. May 12th of this year will be officially 6 years since I've like really been going on YouTube. Wolverine, what's going on, man? Almost 1,500 viewers. Remember when it was less than 100? It's crazy what the streams have become. I do like it though. My style, I guess, of live streaming, especially when I'm playing this game, is just answering chat. Hydrate? That's a good idea. So, you know, when the chat's constantly moving, I don't have to search for something I haven't answered, so that part of it's nice. Ooh, got a diamond European bison yesterday. That's cool, man. Last 5 I saw was a troll, which was a little unfortunate, because I'd like to get more of them in the lodge. They're a cool species. They don't get that big. The diamonds aren't impressive. I don't know what it is about them, but I like them. They're pretty neat on the wall. Need to check my posture. How'd you know? I'm just trying to not make my legs hurt. Did all the leg workout today and not enjoying trying to walk or put any weight on for that matter. Alright, we got Clayton once again. Thank you, you're my favorite YouTuber. I watch all your vids. Well, thank you, man. I do appreciate that. Both the support in Super Chats and the support by watching the videos, actually. Means a lot. We got Antonio in here with the Super Chat. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Workout probs. It's a good problem to have, but I might have been sitting with, like, my legs up because even just having a little bit of weight, I can feel it. It was a good workout. It's hilarious going from watching you play on Mondays to the W stream on Tuesdays. Same interaction. Wait, I lost the last few words. Much less shooting. Well, I play the game for a living. They make the game for a living, so I can understand it. Who else we got in here? Sending in progress once again. My birthday is May 12th. Oh, nice. That's cool. My brother's actually is the next day. So, at least in one video at some point in the past, I know I wished him a happy birthday in one of my, like, X amount of years on YouTube videos. Good times. Reagan Paul and Cooper, thanks for the super chats, guys. Really, really appreciate it. All you guys being super supportive. I really, really do. What's up, Redneck Jay? So you're saying I've been here from the beginning? I mean, basically. So I had, whatever it was, 4 videos, I think, from September of 2014. Which is wild to me, to think about how long ago that was. That was fun. Those couple of days. I'd get home from school. Why I decided to make a YouTube channel, like the day school started, I have no idea, instead of over the summer. But I'd get home from school, I'd do my homework, and then I would sit there on the Hunter Classic and try to come up with a video idea. And back then, it was like montage and stuff, so I didn't need a microphone, didn't need almost anything. It was a laptop running the game and probably like 480p or something. But that was where the initial kind of commitment came from, I think. Imagine hacking a hunting game. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't. It's a hunting game, not a finding game, you know? A fall birthday is the absolute best, I must agree. We got Biohazard. What's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. Got a diamond roe deer and Ronda last night. I'm guessing you were on Quattro for both. Seen a lot of hackers lately. One guy was level 146 and 2 others were flying. Yeah, I just leave those servers usually. When I joined, I spent like about 6 hours on Hirschfelden Saturday. Yeah. And one of the servers, a guy was level 71, a guy was level like 336, and they were just, you know, speed hacking around, so I was just like, nah. Ches is lurking. What's going on, Ches? Oh, hey. I see you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Everybody's saying hey. Did I miss somebody there? Yeah, Reagan and Cooper with the super chats again. Thank you, guys. All the support. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. What's even going on here? Moose should be drinking, so we can keep an eye out for them. More diamond moose would be an absolute dream. Get rid of some of those water buffalo that I've been wanting to get rid of, and that's something else too. It's not that I don't want diamond water buffalo, it's that I don't want the old diamond water buffalo, so maybe we'll spend a little time on them, get a couple more proper ones. Ches and Caps? Wait, did I miss Caps? Oh, yeah, it was. Couldn't even tell the eye was Caps. It's called hunting, not killing. Yeah, in the end, it's not just about the actual harvest. Hold on a minute. Speaking of people that have been around forever, what's going on, Kaylin? Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the super chat. What you been up to? Ches used Caps. She apologized, it's fine. Do you have any tips on Yukon, by the way? It depends kind of on what you're after, because it's very much, in my opinion, like 2 different environments put into one map. So the east side, if we kind of just follow this line down along, is grizzly bear, it's caribou, moose. There's some red fox over in there. A lot greener, but then you get to basically everything west of that. Up in here is stuff like this. More underbrush, that kind of thing. It's got a lot of moose still, a lot of plains bison, a lot more red fox, and it's got the wolves as well, which is obviously quite a big deal. This isn't the way I wanted to go, by the way. Trying to get up to this lake. But yeah, if you want to just hunt the map in general, it's like any other map. You'll notice as we go along here, I'm pretty much going from lake to lake, water to water, and there's going to be animals both between and near the water. Where's your albino diamond moose near lodge? Unfortunately, I shot the albino diamond moose in... Was that in 2018? I think it was. Trophy Lodges came out in April of 2019, so I was a little too early on that one. Didn't get to keep it. What's up, McLovin? The Meeper is here. Oh my goodness. I like it. Love the videos. I'm 1,000 kills in and no diamonds yet. Any tips? I think if you've had 1,000 kills, you're probably doing a lot right. Just gotta wait for maybe your luck to turn a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe you should try going to other areas, because I get stuck in this. I'll go from, you know, the lakes I always check, which is these two. A lot of times I ignore this one, then I'll go up here. A lot of times I ignore this one, I ignore this area. And so often, it's the streams or videos where I decide to go and hunt these areas that I often overlook. That's where I find the diamonds. So, you know, if within your 1,000 kills you've been spending a lot of time in the same areas to get them, try some other spots and see if that makes a difference. Finally, we're getting stuff together here and stringing some 22 shots together. Couldn't even hit the ones that were on the water earlier. Hey, tall boy. Who do we got here? Snakehead, Christian, Kayla once again, and Gnarly Hippie. I think we got everybody there. Thank you guys for the super chats. First of all, the best way to get perk and skill points, all that is leveling up. If you want the fastest way to level up, I would get the Goose DLC. If you don't have that, get a Goose set up on Hirschfeld. I have a Goose guide that you can check out if you want to kind of see where I've set mine up. Spend a couple hours goose hunting, you will level up several times. It's so fast. Snakehead, speaking of hackers, oh yeah, don't you hate it when you get a diamond but later find out the server is hacked? So I try to offset this with lesser diamonds, and I've done it quite a few times. Like I once left a small horns diamond Cape Buffalo on my own map a night before they were going to reset Rahunga for something like this. I've left like, you know, level 3 ducks or whatever that I would probably just get a diamond from if I actually tried. I think that's just a bird, but I thought I heard footsteps. Anyway, there was a parquet server where I killed a huge diamond red deer and a max score puma, and once I got a second max score puma, I was like, oh, it's not real, even though I wanted it to be. I was gonna not fast travel, sort of just did that by instinct, but saves a little time. Do you miss the good old hog drives or just me? You know, we try to do them September-ish. Didn't go as well, but every now and then I miss just, you know, resetting on loggers, finding somebody while tracking a hog would find a 75 to 100 track, and we'd spend an hour or so on every map till everybody found the stuff they were going after. And Gnarly Hippie, your advice helped me achieve my best diamond. That's good to hear, man. Glad it's been helpful. And keep up the good work. I will definitely do my best. Have you heard about the rock glitch on Te Awaroa? I have not. Don't know nothing about that. Why did you decide to do YouTube? Initially it was, you know, that was a place that I would go for entertainment myself when I was just bored and had nothing to do, like say after school or whatever. And then I guess just from watching others do it, I thought that was something I could do and something I would enjoy. So in September of 2014, I made a couple of videos. Those, I mean, they're low quality. They're like literally just montages. There's no microphone, no nothing. After those 4, I guess I was just too busy, wasn't seeing enough, you know, results from it. Didn't come back to it until I just happened to find like a big non-typical whitetail in the Hunter Classic, and I had the recording software already, you know, installed from having made videos earlier. So I just kind of paused the game, got that recording software going, and recorded that non-typical. And something about that and the positive support that came from the couple of comments and viewers at that point just made me want to keep doing it. And it's been from then on, I've pretty much had some kind of consistent upload schedule, or if not daily uploads and content, for the past pretty much 6 years. As far as wanting to do it full time though, I went to college to be a computer programmer, basically. I enjoy creating stuff. I think that's why YouTube works so well for me, because every day, whether it's a stream, whether it's a video, I get to make something new. And that's, you guys have probably noticed a lot that I don't like to, when I go back and do something that I've done recently, I don't like to do it the same way. I'll bring different weapons, I'll take some other approach. That's why. It's kind of that creative side that I don't want to make the same thing, you know, day in and day out. So after a couple of semesters of college for that, wasn't going well. And YouTube was the only thing I had. I had a I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers, and I wanted to give it a couple of months to see if it would go anywhere, and it did. And here we are. Is that Davin? Am I saying that right? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Is that a male? No. Finally got a diamond fallow after 9 trolls. For fallow deer, that's ridiculous, man. They don't troll that much, as far as I know. That's just rough luck. But anyway, 264, not bad. Got a good size one out of that. 700 harvest. You know, I'm not sure that part is actually too insane, because I'm coming up on about 450 from the fallow grind. It's amazing how quickly you can do it on Te Awaroa. Haven't had a diamond since my initial spawn, which doesn't really count for much, I feel like. Talon, thanks for the super chat. Our diamond red deer rare I shot 2 Wednesday. They're pretty rare. You don't see a lot of them. Do you think they would add a map with elephants and 600 Nitro Express? I would say never, but I don't know about elephants. I feel like there's enough potential controversy and stuff with them adding elephants that they'd avoid it. I kind of thought that with lions though, and they added lions, so that's why I say never say never. Well, I'm just that's what it is, bottom boy. Now we're here. Hidden F1, what's going on, man? Thanks for renewing the membership once again. I know how that usually goes, so I know you know the drill, but appreciate you, man. Good to see you once again. Saw a diamond albino harlequin duck? Are you saying you saw like a level 3 albino? If so, I hope you can go back and get him. Got a dark red diamond mountain lion, nice. I actually like the dark reds. I didn't realize that I even cared for them initially with the pumas, but they kind of grew on me, I guess. I think they're pretty cool. So going around, if we go this side and up, we're almost guaranteed to start running into wolves and stuff. Should start to get a little more fast-paced, I would say. B. Myers, thanks for the super chat, by the way. Love the channel, keep up the good work. I will definitely do my best. I do appreciate that. Yeah, they'd have to do a new map, I think, Joe. Virunga's quite full as is. It's got 8 or 9 species. Quattro has the most at 10. 4 of them are the same animal with different horn variants, the 4 different ibex species, so I hardly even count that. I think Leighton has 8. How many does Virunga have? There's lions and Gemsbuck. Those were the additions. Then the original releases were Cape Buffalo, Scrubhair, Springbuck, Kudu. Need to think about... I'm definitely missing something. Warthogs are 1. That's at least 8. What am I missing? I'm struggling. Well, anyway. Point stands even if I can't think of the species. There's plenty there. How do you get less recoil with the M1? I think it would be in your perks. Shotguns, maybe? Where is that? Body control, no. Okay, recoil management, yeah. Less recoil when firing any weapon and able to fire a follow-up shot sooner. So I've only got level 1 in that. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe I'll switch something around fairly soon. Oh yeah, Jackal's one I missed, definitely. And Wildebeest, so there are 9. Cool. How did I miss Wildebeest? The amount of time I spend saying that they're actually one of my favorite things on that map. Maybe I'm lying to myself. Yes, bottom boy, that's it. Shot a 268 scoring fallow deer. I haven't seen any out of the 267s, so that's about as big as I'm aware of. Any spots for moose on Leighton? Generally, if I go for a moose on a Leighton, I start at the bottom of Runaki and just go all the way up through to Chopika, I think, in the far north. Balmont's been really good, and Balmont produced our 300 scoring diamond moose a couple of weeks ago. So, I would definitely give Balmont a look. The rarest animal on Yukon? I mean, a diamond red fox, or if you just want most difficult species to find, red fox in general, I think. Tips on grinding gemsbuck and wildebeest. Wildebeest are tough to grind for because they drink at night, which obviously doesn't help, and because they travel in such big herds, a lot of times you can't always even choose like the best one to shoot out of the herd. There's a fox hanging out over there. But I would try to hunt them in their feed time probably. This is gonna be rough. We hit it. That's all that matters. Wildebeest feeds sometime in the morning. I'd have to look to be sure, but maybe 6 to 10 a.m., something like that. If you spook a herd of wildebeest, you will hear them because they're very loud. So just, you know, run around, listen for that, figure out where their zones are, and start shooting them. Gemsbuck, well, right now, there's a little lake, what's the name of the forest? Fever Tree Forest, I think. It's got an outpost right on it. I'd go there. There are so many you can shoot. Get all the gemsbuck you want. Do you think they should add spears? In a hunting game, how do you properly simulate the difficulty of throwing a spear? You know? I think that's one of the biggest issues. How do you even pronounce that? Flinter? Maybe? Something like that. Just shot a diamond Seeker deer? Nice, man. Pretty much every random spare bit of time I get, I've been running to Te Awaroa multiplayer and checking some Seeker deer spots. I just think they're very cool. They're like tiny little elk that go on the small plaques, and that's a good thing. It's flounder? That's what they say anyway. Is this our fox track? Nah, it's up there a little more. Well, it is, but not the right one, I guess. Can you do a gemsbuck guide and say if it's a drink zone? Yeah, I guess I could. I just... with that specific one, that zone that I'm talking about, it is a drink zone. I wonder if that's intentional and how long it'll last. If I made a guide like that, and then in 2 weeks they remove that, that would be a little unfortunate. Alright, hopefully, this is where we start to find wolves, now that we smoked a random red fox. My first diamond was not a coyote, my first diamond was a red fox, or a musk deer actually, see where I'm thinking. Was like a 957 musk deer on Medved Taiga a day or two after I messed up, but would have been a pretty big diamond moose because I didn't have consec, because I didn't know how consec worked back then. My first 1000 score diamond though, that was a coyote. It was my third diamond ever, I think. Shot a max weight diamond Sika yesterday, that must have been pretty high scoring. Was the bigger one I shot max weight? I don't remember. New map for PS4, that comment is pinned. You can take a look at that. Ooh, messed up a leucistic diamond plains bison last week. You know, they're not hard to mess up though. They are just tanks, so it happens. Hopefully you'll get another chance at something like that. What was your first troll? Oh my goodness. When I even knew, because like I couldn't tell you how many
diamonds and screwed them up because I didn't even know. Like, I remember for sure a level 5 elk that would have been good enough. Actually 2 of them because 1 is a mission animal. Let's try to get that shot in there. What else was there? I mean, I know I messed up several diamond moose. There were probably some deer that I didn't know about even back then. Gotta appreciate that they really don't know how to run away. What? We hit one of the other ones that jumped in front of her. Okay. Bodyguards. Got her that time. Now they're starting to properly flee. Didn't see a legendary egg white just yet. It's kind of hoping they'd attack, but this is one way of taking out the entire pack of them. Lots of females for, hopefully, albino female respawns. Oh my goodness, there are still a bunch of them running away. No wonder there's so many. So many females, I mean. That's melanistic. I thought I saw it a couple of times, too. Think we might have been too far back. I actually don't know. Well, that's a nice little surprise. See if we didn't screw it up. I think we might have. I don't know with the 30-06. It's a little weaker or a little, maybe a little less power than the M1. In which case it would kind of make sense. At this point, do you want to stop and just, you know, let us take out the entire pack? Nope, you're leaving? Alright. It's fine. What did you miss? Nothing much, but that melanistic wolf there, assuming we actually made the shot, will be the first real interesting kill. Finding things will be quite a challenge here. That's at least 3. Got a level 4 female. Oh, didn't even see that one. Level 3 female. A whatever this is. Level 4 female. And level 3 female. Alright, there was only 1 or 2 other females, and I think we might have shot them as they started moving away. I think we're doing alright. My first real rare? I shot 2 piebald cow Roosevelt elk as my first 2 rares, and an albino bull Roosevelt elk as my 3rd rare. The bull was a level 2 or 3, like a little guy, but it was a silver. Is this the... Oh, hey. Vital hit and everything. We got him. Good deal. I quite honestly did think we messed it up. We'll have to taxidermize that. Don't really have room for another rare male because our diamond red-brown happens to be taking up that spot. Not bad. A 36.9. 65 kg. Not sure why he's all shiny like it's raining. But yeah, we'll taxidermize it and come up with something to do with it. Probably second trophy lodge kind of stuff, but you never know. Riptide Outdoors, thanks for the super chat. You helped me get back into the game, got an albino cow moose, albino water buffalo, and my first time in plains bison last night. Dude, sounds like you had a pretty good night. Well done. Red Fox calling, it's just a female and probably a solo female. Got that clutch gene? I don't know, maybe. If I do, I don't admit it. Okay, how many did we just kill? Because I want to know, there was one more that we haven't gotten. But what was the pack size? 9. That's ridiculous. Not bad. Gold rares? Yeah. Ones that we're not necessarily going to keep because we have even better wolves, but still. We'll always take those. You know, there's going to come a time, probably, unless they make an even bigger trophy lodge, which Saseka Safari is massive. Eventually, we are going to have to split and have 2 different trophy lodges. And I'd really have to look at the plaque size requirements for some of the multi-mounts. And sort of decide, but I would sort of think we would do like a North America style lodge in Spring Creek Manor, and then probably just sort of every other location would be in Saseka Safari. So, hanging on to wolves like that. Maybe one day we're gonna have more open spots for multi-mounts. Slow down, please. Well, I didn't want you to face... Alright. What are you doing? I knew you would turn. When they stop like that, and it says they're still fleeing, they almost always turn the other way. Hydrate. Good call. Saw that, by the way. Positive vibes. It's all that's allowed. We should have a massive lodge that's just a huge mansion. I mean, that's sort of what Saseka Safari is. If they added a level to it or something, it could just be insane, but... I don't want to do that. I don't want to separate my lodge, but it's gonna get to that point eventually. That's sort of why that second trophy lodge is there, because it gives me a reason to tax my stuff. It gives me a place to put them for now. I assume one day it's gonna be a thing, and I actually do hope, as we check pasture as well, I actually do hope that they give us another trophy lodge, even if it's not bigger. I don't love Spring Creek Manor. A lot of it's good. That bookshelf room makes no sense, like why you would have bookshelves not like parallel to the wall. Lots of small plaques, not as many big plaques. So I sort of hope they do a different one before it comes to that. I want the next lodge to maybe not have a whole pool outside and just a bunch of plaque locations. Yeah, I'm with you there. I mean, I get what they're going for, because if you had... What does it say? Hold on. It'll tell us. If you had a 2,000 square meter, 182 plus animal or taxidermized animal building, you probably would have a pool. Why is that featured here, though? Like, show us something that is part of the lodge. Anyway. I get the idea. It's not bad, but I'm with you. Use that space for another room and get some more plaques in there. I cannot hit heart shots to save my life. What bow are you using again? I forget. I don't know, Hunterman. Could not tell you. You should make an ultimate lodge with all your best kills and another that's just for all the leftovers. I sort of did that, actually. There's a tour of it on my channel somewhere where I took all of the old scoring system animals and made an ultimate trophy lodge out of it. I'm missing, like, you know, there's bugs in the game and on occasion animals have been deleted from trophy lodges. I'm missing, like, some of my best whitetail, for instance. But it turned into a pretty cool lodge. What time you going off? It's going to be like 5:02 because we were a couple of minutes late today. I had all the issues. What if I'm not hydrating with water? What if I am? Max weight for Canada geese will be 9.2 kilograms. I forget what I said we'd do from here. I guess it was just go through this area, so we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. I think if we cut up, like, through there, maybe... Is that a wolf? Yeah. Wolf redstone right there. We could at least get to see another pack of them. Just checking. I see. Have to stay hydrated? Can't just drop dead of dehydration. That wouldn't be good. I hate the wolves. They're always trolls. Yeah, my most recent level now is a troll, but that does make getting the diamonds a little more satisfying when they show up. Favorite map? It's gotta be Layton. I like animals with antlers. That's pretty much what it comes down to, and even though it's now been a couple of weeks since we've been there, I'm definitely looking forward to coming back. They are just leaving a rest zone, so... You know what I never do? I never try to call wolves. Does that even work? I I know it says it works. Just sort of see what happens. If they don't show up, we'll just follow them. Are diamond egg white wolves rare? Technically, it's not a super rare because only albino and melanistic are like proper rares for gray wolves. But if you get a diamond egg white, a diamond red brown, it's still pretty rare. I don't know how many diamond wolves I have. Probably between the old system and the new system, 15. I have one that wasn't common. And it was red brown, and it's one of my favorites. How do you know what time it is here, Kyla? What's going on? I've seen too many... Or wait, too many? Or just two? Maybe that's supposed to be the number 2 for melanistic grizzly bears. They are not that rare. Rare males, because male grizzly bear in general are just about rare. That's a different story. But I've had so many albino and melanistic female grizzly bears, I don't even keep them. What are we stocking? Looking for what's in this pack of wolves right now. As they bark at us. Didn't miss anything? Well, there was a melanistic gold gray wolf, if that's worth anything. What is the best map for diamonds? I mean, if you just want numbers, probably Quattro Colinas. Don't bark at me. I can't even see you. Oh, no, I like that better. I like that better. This is how we can get many, many respawns. You know what would be great for this? The bow is quite an effective weapon for this kind of thing. You wouldn't generate all that hunting pressure, though. Gonna try that fairly soon. Thought I heard another one behind us yet. So this is at least 5 in this pack. Think they're all dead now. Wasn't even interesting. What animals are on the new reserve? I think there's 9 different species on Te Awaroa as well. There's fallow deer, red deer, sika deer, chamois. The heck are you doing? Okay, bye. Anyway, that threw me off a lot. Get back on track. European rabbit's another one. I really gotta concentrate. I had it all figured out. That threw me for such a loop. Ooh. Max weight. 2 max weight wolves. What the heck's going on in this pack, and why does it say they're running away? Could be chasing. Love how quiet the recurve is. Yeah, that definitely helps. This is very fresh, so I'm sure we spooked them. Your boy Sam, thanks for the super chat. What's the score requirement for Diamond Pharaoh Goat? 207 or 208, I forget exactly. One of those two. I'm sure somebody here knows. 208.7, there you go. That might be where I had that. The 2 numbers there. That's going to be our pack. Or at least I assume so. Level 7 max weight, which is still apparently fleeing, but just hanging out there. Excuse me. I mean, I probably should shoot the female. That's more what I want, but if things go to plan, we'll get both. I imagine she'll stop again. Or run with an angle we can hit her. That one's not a long shot. Making her tumble over. We got something that time. How do you get so much money? I play this game a lot, and I've had a lot of harvests over the last 4 years, basically. We just hit 30,000 recently. 30,143 now. And that adds up. That adds up to a lot of money. I lost a level 8 albino grizzly on my map, looking for it right now. Kind of jealous of that one. I want to find a gold albino male one of these days. Hope you find him. I would check drink zones, by the way, if that's not what you're doing. Managed to heart shot that guy. I want to ideally find that other max weight one. There we go. And the female looks like she's going to be straight in front of us. That should be fine. The wolves flop harder than LeBron James. Okay, so I haven't seen anything from that yet. I just happened to see in my recommended from the Pat McAfee show is LeBron James ruining the NBA with his flopping, so he must be on another level right now. Will you give me some of that money? I mean, come on over and take it. It's since I started grinding for a couple of these things, it has just taken off. I sort of purposely, mythical this time, sort of purposely don't spend as much money on ammo and stuff as I probably otherwise would, just to try to keep my money as high as it'll go. I want to get to 10 million, you know, within probably the year. Should be very doable. Who we got there? Luke Kemp, thanks for the super chat. Should I shoot a level 8 mythical or an egg white gray wolf? I guess it depends. What would look better in like your multi-mount or whatever you got going on trophy lodge wise? Slightly annoying that she was just giving me the shot angle and the mythical wasn't. Slow down. Pretty sure that's going to be a lung. No? Must have been just too far forward then. So I don't know if that'll bring him down or not. He got fined by the league this week for breaking their flopping rule. What is their flopping rule? Don't have a clue. What's up, somebody? What do you want your 700th diamond to be? Well, my 600th diamond was the one that we were just talking about a little bit ago. The diamond red brown gray wolf. So if we can top that, maybe like a... what would be a cool one? Albino diamond fallow deer, as we're grinding for just a rare one. That's the one. This is so open. If he just sprinted it out, which they often do when they're like mortally wounded, he obviously wouldn't be in view. Hunting pressure doesn't look like he died, but I don't see him, so don't know. How do I get the KG thing up there? Guessing you just mean on your tracks. That is through skills. It's in soccer right here. Track knowledge you need... what do you need? Level 3. Had to find it. If the refs think you overacted how hard you got hit, they call a flop and you get a technical. I mean, they do it all the time, though. Is this our injured wolf coming back? I heard it. I heard a wolf. That's cool. I haven't gotten the opportunity to see it much, but that's, you know, something you could definitely see happening. Wound them and then they come back after you. If they catch it after the game, it's a fine. Oh, okay. I see. We were a little too far forward and maybe a little low on that first one. Still move strength time, so maybe could find one down here. I kind of think we'll go straight across, though, just to change up what I would normally do. Rare fallow? Yeah. Everybody likes a rare fallow. How do you take off your scope on PC? It's the middle mouse click. Nice and quick. Wait, what? Vincent Jackson, like, former NFL receiver? Like, not that long ago, former? Is that who you mean? Steve, fast travel, something. Oh, you're not asking me. Never mind. Don't mind me. Tips for hunting caribou. We didn't do today as well as I thought we would after everything I've seen, kind of red fox grinding, but in general, like, this side of the map's really good, and then these lakes in the center. That's where I would spend my time if I were you. More wolf tracks. Running already, so probably not likely to attack us. Pork. No, we're getting attacked by something. Wait. Does the... I don't know why this whole time I thought the 30-06 held 5 rounds. Couple of 6s. Shot right under. I'm trying to get under his skull and hit his heart, and that was a real struggle. So at this rate, fox hunting over the course of the next couple of days should be a lot of fun. Gonna be a lot of, English is a fun thing to use. Gonna be a lot of brand new gray wolves to get our eyes on. Still don't think we've been touched by them yet, which is kind of uncommon, I would say. Especially when I'm used to having the M1. This has to be a slight downgrade. Carter, thanks for the super chat. What's the biggest deer you've killed in real life? It's the 9-point that I shot in my video last year. It's on the channel if you want to check it out. Got all the wolves. First diamond was a level 2 whitetail, not bad. Is the tracking in multiplayer still bugged? I mean, I'm sure there are still bugs with it because there pretty much always have been, but I'm not 100% aware of what you're specifically referring to. Smash! What's going on? How do you hold your breath on PlayStation? Wouldn't it be right stick click? Pretty sure that's what it is. All these wolves are commons. I see you down there. It's like an okay 4, since I did want to actually hunt these a little. Not doing... What is happening here? Okay. Guess there was just a moose down there. Not doing the best with hard shots, but managing to bring stuff down anyway. I'm gonna try this and see what happens. You coming this way? Oh, that's lame. Thought they'd all go the same way. Well, I was gonna try to just hip shot one. Didn't happen. First wolf I ever saw was a legendary. I didn't... What is happening here? We're gonna get hit by a wolf, or a moose before a wolf. Alright. Anyway, I didn't quite have my first one be a legendary, but pretty quickly on the creator beta for this map, I did find a couple of legendaries, and then I couldn't find one when the map actually came out. How do you probably not get nervous next to the wolves, I'm guessing is your question? The first couple of times I did, but I just got used to how they act, and as long as you, for the most part, spend more time standing still and shooting and less time running around trying to avoid them, you're pretty much fine. Wouldn't it, Bottom Boy? That would be the best. Got my 5th diamond today. Nice, man. Cow moose just all over right now. Horses in call out? I mean, that's essentially what we're talking about. We're just gonna use the moose, and it'll work. I don't think people hunt horses. I'm not sure they do. Okay, 8-ball. Huh. Wouldn't have expected that. Limp Note, am I saying your name even close to correctly? I hope so. Thanks so much for the super chat. Sorry for struggling to say your name. I am a cow moose? Okay. If it's been proven, it's gotta be true. Got my 8th diamond. I'm only level 36. Doing pretty good, man. Not bad. Oh, how do you get nervous next to the information in the top right? That is actually in the opposite here. So, back in our skills, ambusher tree, we need the level 3 in spotting knowledge. That tells you how aware animals are of nearby threats. That's reasonably useful. You just watch for attentive or alert. Once you get animals to that, you don't want to get a whole lot closer or they're going to spook. How rare are legendary wolves? I'd say 1 in several hundred kind of rarity, maybe 1 in 1,000. The thing is, with wolves, I think the reason that they appear to be more common diamonds than they are is a lot of times they find you. The rarest animal in the game? I guess technically a great one would be. Or a rare great one if you want to really lower the odds. How do you heal on PlayStation? You can buy the med kits, I think at level 15. Then once you have them, you just have them with you and use them. Oh, that's cool, bottom blue. Zebras on Verhunga. I think that could be pretty neat. Wouldn't mind that kind of thing. Got a wolf calling up there. I do want to eventually find out if calling wolves works, but without knowing exactly where. I mean, do we jump down and just go all in and after him? Probably not. Eh, whatever. I can show you how to use a medkit. Or that it works anyway. Like that. Shot a troll level 5 feral goat and it scored 203. Yeah, a lot of them are in that low 200s range. What was Kyla's? 195 or something? They do that. Lots of trolls, but it makes the diamonds a little more worth it. How do you get so many golds and diamonds? I mean, as far as the golds go, I pretty much sort of, I'm going to say seek them out when when there's a herd of animals or something. I usually just take the highest level one because I'm trying to get the golds. As for diamonds, it's all about time spent. Whether that's in multiplayer or single player, shooting all the males that I find trying to get a diamond. So I did that for musk deer recently. I figure in the area of like 450 to 460 musk deer. Just every day for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. I'd spend a few hours shooting all the musk deer I could, and eventually a diamond showed up. A lot of that stuff is, obviously it gets cut out of the video because it's boring, but it's sort of always happening in the background, I would say. Always spending time looking for one thing or another in multiplayer or grinding in single player. I'm still thinking about doing that. It would be a boring video, and I know it wouldn't get that many views, but I think it might be worth spending a 4-hour video or something like that in multiplayer. I wouldn't be talking the entire time because I would kill my voice to try to never shut up over the course of 4 hours. But just explaining what I'm doing. I'll change my name on Steam so I don't have to, eventually someone's going to recognize me and they'll want me to answer something. So I'll probably just change my name so that's not part of it. Why am I coming to Georgia, Kyla? That's a good idea. I don't know why, but sure. Anyway, just so you can see the time spent in between diamonds. I talked about doing this a long time ago, but maybe that'll happen. Got trolled on a 9 black bear. My first one ever was the troll. I feel that. It's so cool to see that legendary pop up, and then when it's not even a diamond. Of all the levels that can be... Oh, I see, Kyla. Of all the levels that just make you think diamond, the one that's labeled legendary has to be it. What are you doing? You okay? I guess so. I thought it was stuck. Wow, bottom boy. That's harsh. When will you do another video on the second Great One grind? I've kind of gotten away from that with my focus on Red Fox and stuff, so eventually I know I'll get back to it. I'm not sure exactly when. Right to the dome. I wanted to see if she was all there. If she didn't flee, I knew something would have been wrong. Friend shot a leucistic, level 5 caribou, and it was the troll. Yeah, the caribou and reindeer trolls quite a lot. I just saw a piebald caribou troll post in Discord maybe yesterday. That would be painful. Because he's the best? I don't know. I don't know about that. What animal do you have the most diamonds of? Gotta have a lot of moose from back in the day, how common those were. Quite a lot of black buck from how common those were. What is one that I just tend to get often? Wildebeest has to be up there. I don't know what I have the most of necessarily, but all those would be high on the list. What would you do if you got a diamond monistic gray wolf? Can I have a diamond albino gray wolf instead? Before I answer that, because to be honest, that's what I'd prefer. But I'd be pretty excited. I had a small freak out, I guess, over the diamond red brown gray wolf we killed. So like a proper rare would be pretty exciting. Without making too much of a commitment, Kyla, there may be a stream on Twitch tomorrow evening. There's a lot of things going on right now. I'll have to explain that later, but maybe, just maybe, I can get a stream in and start making that push. I just realized we're pretty much right here at the end, so I want to fast travel and see if we can run into something. Sometimes. I think there's a bull back there. Well, all the stuff's here. I was gonna say sometimes there's a pack of wolves in this area, but we got both caribou and moose to choose from. I want to see, because I swear that was a bull. I think I see antlers. Yeah, I do. Just a 3. I think I'd rather the caribou for the moment. Random streams? They might just happen. Only way you can know is either be in the Discord, where I tag everyone and let you know I'm streaming, or follow me on Twitch so you can get the notification that way. I'm just saying. If there's going to be random streams, it's got to be that way. I don't think that's the biggest one. Maybe it is. That one behind him that's behind everything else as well is close. What did we... Oh yeah, we had the monistic wolf. So I guess we'll go back to our second trophy lodge then here in a minute. Oh, and my lodge for the wolf? Let's think. I would take the diamond red-brown down, put the diamond albino in its place, then have a melanistic and red-brown female with that, which I have both of them already. Then in the bison multi-mount, it would be albino bison, common max score diamond wolf, and egg white female gray wolf. That's what I would do. Got 2 5 medium guns buck yesterday, and they were both trolls. Both males then. For sure, they're trolls a high percentage of the time, unfortunately. They don't like to actually make it. Alright, there's about a 12% chance this is going to make the game crash, I would say. It does not like when I enter this lodge. Sounds like we lucked out today. let's see. Can we put together a multi-mount with that? I'm looking for Alpha Wolf. Looks like we can. We've got another Melanistic, which is actually bigger, but we're going to go with today's. Then I'm going to use the small egg white and small red brown because I actually may want these silvers for future multi-mounts. You guys have heard me say gold rares are better for all kinds of things, but when it comes to female animals that can't make gold anyway, I'm pretty much looking for the best they can get, and for gray wolves that would be silver. Where did these fit? I don't think I ever had this in a video, by the way. Shot a random tiny albino Rocky Mountain oak. Here? Maybe? I think... Where the heck... If they could fix this, that would be lovely. I'm gonna guess no? What size is this? This is medium. I guess I could look. That would be a thing. Yeah. Nah, it can fit. Alright, well... That's a multi-mount. Hold on. That look melanistic, I guess it's just common. We'll take down a tiny little diamond mountain line. We'll put in... Scroll past it again. Where are we at? Alpha Wolf. Might just leave it like that. That's pretty good. Got one of our original gold Rocky Mountain oak in there. And because we shot it recently, we also have, from Friday's stream actually, a diamond wildebeest. We'll just throw in here as well. It's kind of cool how the lamp illuminates that side. I like it. Nice multi-mount with the Turks, thank you. I do like that one quite a lot, and I wanted to make more use out of the turkeys we have. Probably have more rare turkeys that could go here. That's a common diamond. Common. Oh my goodness. How many turkeys have I mounted? Maybe I don't have more rares. I guess a lot of them are on the wall. Well, we'll put a common diamond in here. If I can find them again. I think that's the biggest. Just, ooh. It's a little frustrating. You get this kind of like, whatever's going on there, but since I've got a hen right there, gobbling pose is a good idea. Anyway, back to things that actually happened today. With our melanistic gold gray wolf, egg white, and red brown females. Pretty cool to be doing something with the trophy lodge, and like I said, eventually this is going to be a thing, so we'll get to see it in a lodge that's sort of like an official lodge one day. Kyla's phone's about to die. The stream is also about to die, because that is going to wrap this one up. So, as always, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!